What is going on, guys? It is James Plays. I'm coming at you with another episode of the medieval slash fantasy village Let's Build. And last time we worked on paths over here, and it turned out pretty well. They look really good. But today I was thinking maybe we do buildings over here, but nah. We're doing the pier. We're doing the pier that goes around this place. So basically, the thing is that this thing, I carved out the land that was in front of the wall, but was above water. I carved it out just like before the episode. And the thing is that this is going to have a massive dock that goes like all the way across. So yeah, that's a thing. So we're going to have it to be like pretty like good, you know? It's gonna be like a couple areas, you know, the dock. Dock's gonna like kind of curve like this here. Okay, it's gonna kind of go this way. And it's gonna curve again over here. Let me just put a block there. And then of course we're gonna have to fill in this dock a little bit here. You know? Oh. Okay, so this is gonna have to like kind of follow the river somewhat, because it can't like go too far out into the river. So we're gonna have to keep it kind of close to the shore. Here we go, and then it's gonna end right here. It's gonna like kind of slant in, and here we go. Now we gotta start filling this. So what we're gonna do to fill this pretty quick is we're gonna use a nice little thing called speed potions. And then when we fill this in, it's gonna look pretty good, and then we can start working on other things with this dock, like extensions to the pier, like where boats can dock. And like decorations on this, that kind of thing. It's gonna look good. It's gonna look super good. Yeah, this was part of the plan from day one, because I think that like piers like this just kind of work well going around, because I like the duality, the two layers, you know. You got like the layer up here with like all the buildings and stuff. And you got the layer down here, which is like the dock. I don't know. I kind of like the way it works. And it feels like, I don't know. It feels like planned well. It feels like it was well planned, even if, you know, it wasn't like particularly well planned. Cough, cough, me in this. Because you might think that I strategically placed these buildings, but no. I just kind of went around just like randomly placing wool where I thought, yeah, this place needs a bit more of this wool, this place needs a bit more of that wool. Yeah, that's how that came to be. So yeah. I figured, you know, I'm just you know, I'll let you, ooh, this is way too big. This is way too big. Like, way too big. Like, holy crap. Like, even this is kind of pushing it just a little bit. Like, as big as it is right now, that's pushing it. But that was ridiculous. You know? Yeah. But one good thing about having the land like come up so close here is that you can you don't have to put a whole lot of supports down, because if it was out there like some of these piers are going to be, we're going to have supports going all the way down into the sea. Can I just say that this is a pretty fast drop off? Like, it's like 1 meter deep, and then all of a sudden you're like, it's like 12 meters deep. You know, that's a bit much, if you ask me. But you know, let us finish with this, and we'll be good. Here we go. Once we finish this, there's going to be not a whole lot left to do when it comes to like replacing a whole lot of blocks at once. Because I mean, the last time we had to do something like that, it was up here on like the land. Down here is probably going to be one of the last times where we're going to just have to be filling in a lot of blocks. I mean, unless you count paths, in which case we're going to have another episode or two of that up here. Because we're going to need a lot of paths. Like, the amount of paths that we put on the other side, that's a decent amount, but I feel like it exponentially grows. Like, the more buildings you have, the more paths you need, it exponentially grows. This kind of needs to come out just a little bit more, I think. Right there. You know. I like that this is a steep cliff face as well. It kind of works with like cordoning off that side. Over here I had to like make my own like man-made wall. I don't necessarily know how I like that. I definitely kind of want this to start like spilling over, kind of like have a look of like, oh, it's spilling over. But it's actually not, just because you know it's not. Get some sand. So we can kind of like do some manipulation magic over here. There we go. Manipulation magic is happening pretty swellly. Okay, that looks good. That looks pretty natural right there. Yeah, that looks good. And then let me just kind of like see. I feel like it needs to be like more jagged. Like, I don't know, maybe just like a little bit less here, and just like less here. Like, I don't know. It just kind of feels weird when it's like all so perfect. But speaking of so perfect, I'm gonna get a water bucket, and we can start working on it like this. There we go. That looks good. Yeah, that looks really good, actually. So we're going to need a couple piers extending off this way. Definitely one's going to be right along with this, like, jetting out of land. And there's probably going to be another one, like, right here-ish. We're going to need to start, like, doing stuff with this. So let's... I like detailing them like this. So just getting out slabs, stairs, blocks, and trapdoors. And you just kind of, like, start placing on the edge here. Just, like, kind of randomly placing, like, blocks and stuff. We can move some of, like, I'm just gonna like do a general just like outline of it. But we can move stuff if we need to. I'm just gonna grab a speed potion because, yeah. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of like do some of like this stuff. Okay, here we can like continue, you know. Yeah, it's looking good. It'll like go over there. And we can kind of go back through with this, you know, and hopefully not do that multiple times, breaking water. Some kind of like place a couple down, you know, do your thing. It'll look good, you know, that like that. You can kind of like make it go around like such. And you can come back through with stairs and start manipulating it like that. It'll look good. That'll go that way. There. Boom. Pop that. Looking good so far. I'm just kind of like randomly just doing this mostly just to make it look good. Here we're gonna like put this there. We can like start putting them like upside down, you know. Okay, and we're gonna like start. We're gonna need to start doing stairs too. So we can like do some of this. That. We're gonna make that go up, and then this can go like so. That. Yeah, the goal is to just kind of make it like, look like kind of worn down, run down, but still not bad, you know. We're also gonna go back through here and replace some of these with different kinds of woods, like maybe some birch in some places or jungle. Not 100% sure which. I'll think about it. We'll go like that. Looking good so far here. Ooh, come on, come on. Looking good. I'm actually kind of liking this. Liking how this is looking. We need to leave some blank because we still have another block to be using. Yeah. Okay, cool. So now, and then you can kind of like go through and just like put these in the places where they're were just like gaps. That's good. That I can go on the top half. Here we can have like an upside down stair. So yeah, you just kind of want to mix and match stuff and see how it works. It's working pretty. I mean, it's working pretty good right now. As we continue, we're just gonna kind of put stuff around. Place that. There we go. There. Right here we can kind of like do an upside down stair. Here we can kind of do an upside down slab. There we can just do one of those. Here, put this one on top. And then kind of do one there, and then one there. Yeah. So yeah, this is kind of just how it works. It kind of makes it look run downish, but it also kind of looks good. It gives it a nice character, really, is what it does. And then here we got one of those. So there we go. That looks good. So now, like we can go back through and break holes where we need to put out piers and stuff. But I mean, yeah. We're gonna come back through and start like changing some of these blocks out for other blocks. I'm thinking that we can use some jungle, I think. Just like doing some of this, you know. Just like marbling it, I guess. With jungle wood. And maybe some birch wood too. Yeah, because this kind of looks good. We can kind of like do some of those. Changing some stuff. We can change some of the outside wall, of course. Yeah, just gotta kind of like marble it. So it looks, because it just gives it more character and makes it feel, and it has more depth, really, when you do that. So we just gotta change some stuff every here and there. It looks pretty good. Like, I mean, you look there, like, wow. I'm just gonna kind of like breaking stuff. You know, just kind of like popping all the oop, not that. Here we go. And then we kind of just go back through and like fill it in. So we're not going to have time to finish up doing this for the entire dock. Not even close. But I think we're going to work on it a little bit off camera, you know. I might change the wood to maybe birch. Just because I think birch might work better. But yeah, so that's where we're going to end it. It's looking good. I really like the dock. I'm enjoying it, I think. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been James Plays. I'll see you guys in the next video.